Do you hear that crisp factor? Ooh. Whoa. These lentil patties are amazing. They're versatile and delicious. You can throw them in a wrap, in a healthy bowl. Use them as a crispy little dipping appetizer. I'm gonna be sharing with you 2 of my favorite little flavor combinations in this video. And make sure you stick around till the very end because I'm gonna be sharing 2 different ways you can cook them. If that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Hit that subscribe button below if you haven't already. And let's get into some delicious lentil-y plant-based goodness. Okay, so the first flavor of lentil patty we're going to tackle is a smoky chipotle. Oh yeah, a little bit of heat, a lot of smoke, a lot of flavor. It's a good one. So the first step is to acquire the lentils. I've got a heaping half cup of cooked brown lentils. They could be from a can if you want, you could cook them yourself. They could also be green lentils, doesn't really matter. Just don't use red lentils, those will not work for this recipe. Dump the lentils into a little mixing bowl and we're just going to mash them. Mash the ever-loving heck out of them. They don't need to be homogeneous, you know, they don't need to be like a paste or a pate. Some texture's fine, some whole ones. To bulk up the lentil patties, we're gonna add in some cooked potato. Really any kind is fine. I would say if it's got a thicker, tougher skin like a russet, make sure you peel them before you cook them. Anything that's got a soft skin like the ones I'm using, little baby potatoes, these skins are super soft and very mashable, so I don't even bother peeling them. Go ahead and continue mashing the potatoes in the bowl until you have a nice little mashy mixture of lentils and potatoes. Now we're gonna really add in some flavor here. So I've got half a small little onion here. We're gonna grate it just with a box grater. So shove aside your bowl, grate it until it's a nice little mushy mess. Really selling this. Make this recipe, it's a mushy mess. And we're gonna also finely mince up a clove of garlic. Just do it with your box grater. And now for a totally unexpected surprise that no one saw coming, we're gonna add in half of a jalapeno. Yeah, now if you're sensitive to spice, I still urge you to do the jalapeno, okay? Just like remove all the little white membranes and the seeds to eliminate most of the spice. Still add a little kiss of spice and heat. I just like the flavor of the jalapeno, okay? And we're also gonna finely mince up about 3 green onions, okay? Throw them in the bowl along with some delicious spices. I've got 2 teaspoons of chipotle powder. You could also just use chili powder, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and some salt and pepper. And then lastly, to really bind up the patty mixture, the dough, to be more uniform and kind of, you know, bind it all up, we're gonna use some oat flour, about 1/4 cup. Keep a little extra on hand in case we need to dry out the mixture if it's too moist. And now we can proceed to mix and mash the ever-loving goodness out of this mix. This smells ridiculously good already, and it's not even done. This is what we want, people. Look at that. Thick. That is something that you could take in your hand and squeeze it and form it into a little patty type situation. Of course, there must be an obligatory taste test just to make sure, you know, the spices and seasonings are on point. Man, I could just eat that. It's like a potato salad. Wow, did I just come up with a second way to use this? I might be brilliant. All right, beaut. Setting aside for a moment. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button below if you haven't already. I just want to be here to help you live your happiest, plantiest life and help you make more delicious, high protein, plant-based goodness. So click it below, it's free. Like this video and as you were. We're gonna quickly make its Indian-inspired curried twin. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing because it's literally the same as what we just did, just with a few simple swaps. Instead of potato, we're gonna use sweet potato, we're gonna add some ginger, and we're gonna use some different spices. I've got salt, pepper, curry powder, cumin, and garam masala. And instead of green onions and jalapenos, we're gonna add cilantro. See, the same, but different. All right, time to form these into lentil patties, okay? It's the moment we've all been waiting for. So we are going to grab a spoon. We're simply just going to grab about that much in a scoop, you know, a decent, probably 2.5 tablespoons worth, okay? We're just going to kind of roll it into a little ball, observe, and we're gonna flatten it into like a little mini baby patty. So cute, right? And then I just kind of like to keep these set aside on a cutting board or a plate. and repeat. Each of these recipes should make about 6 to 7 patties. And a quick little tip for you to prevent the mixture from sticking to your hands is to keep your hands damp. I like to just keep a little bowl of water on hand so that I can kind of re-dampen my hands each time I form a patty so they don't clump up and stick to my hands. The patties have been pattied, so let's get cooking. All right, welcome to stove. So we're gonna cook up the Chipotle patties first by frying them in oil. So I've got about 2 tablespoons of olive oil heating up in a little pan. And once it's hot, we're just gonna turn the temperature down to about a medium heat and carefully place each patty in the pan. You only need to cook these for about 4 or so minutes per side, just until they're nice and golden brown and crispy. Sizzle, baby, sizzle. Now, for the more oil-conscious individuals, we'll be doing these in the air fryer. So what I like to do is take the patty and just give it a really quick, very light spray of oil on one side, place it down in the air fryer basket, and give it one more quick spray on top. And repeat. And into the air fryer. So we only need to do about 390 Fahrenheit for a total of 18 to 20 minutes. And if you guys are looking for an air fryer, the one I'm using from Typhur, the Typhur Sync, it is so great. I highly recommend it. It's one of the best ones on the market. And if you guys want to use my discount code, it's in the description box for you. You get to save a bit. I get a fun little kickback. We all win. Yeah. Once these bad boys are nicely crisp and golden brown on top, they are done. They're so close. Oh my gosh. Yum. Ooh. Wow. Do you hear that crisp factor? All right, and these are the pan-fried ones, and they have that nice kind of, you know, fried in fat, crispy edge on them. They've also got a nice, you know, very delicate crisp to them. All right, people, who wants a quick little bonus dipping sauce? I do. Cool. Yeah. So this one's a quickie. We're gonna add some sour cream, some vegan sour cream, into a bowl. About a cup, okay? Followed by some chopped green onions. You could also use dried chives. Chives? Dried chives. Say that 10 times fast. Why is that so difficult for me? The juice of half a lime, a nice generous pinch of salt, about a teaspoon of agave syrup, and about a teaspoon of granulated garlic or garlic powder. Give it all a little whiskey. Oh, yummy. Get in my belly. Let's give her a go. Whoa. That is an explosion of flavor. And that dipping sauce is no joke. Okay, here's what I love about the air fried ones, okay? They puff up, as you can see. They got a lot puffier and a little bit more overall crispy everywhere. Let's try the pan-fried Chipotle smoky patty. Oh, that is sexy. So different. The jalapeno and the green onion. This is not messing around. Counter slapping good. If you love this video, let me know by liking it and subscribing to Steamy Vegan below. It's free. And I'm just here to help you live your happiest, plantiest life. I love you guys so much. Enjoy this recipe, and I'll see you in another video real soon.